Hello, welcome to West Anime Sims. My name is Kelvin, and how are you doing? We are traveling back around the world with The Sims 2. Destination in this video is Greece. So I am trying to build a library in the ancient Greek style. So I start off with raising the terrain a little bit higher, so I have a double layered staircase up. Then I put the foundations on and have a big blocky boxy layout for now. Also in the front, definitely I have to put on the iconic Greek columns that are really tall, which is 2 stories tall. And I'll put a gabled roof to top it off. So initially I was thinking whether I should go for the coastal Greek style or the ancient Greek style, but I have not much of an idea how to do the coastal Greek style, even though it's really nice. But after even googling it, I don't even know how to replicate it in The Sims 2 or any idea what to do with it. But in the end, I'm going for the ancient Greek style that has a lot of items that are available especially in the Sims 2 University expansion pack. So this is quite helpful in building the style with the columns and the bricks and the stone flooring. So for the roofing situation, initially I thought just to put a large gable roof symbolize the iconic Greek style with a blue roof. Unfortunately, it doesn't look correct and it looks a little too wide. So later on, I tried to have a split level foundation to put it off, or half wall. That also didn't work out either. So further down in the video, you may see there are major structural changes after that. So the Greek library makes much more sense in my mind, because ancient Greek is like a hub of knowledge and philosophy back in the day, and we still use their concepts to this modern day and age, and people still study about it. So yeah, it makes sense the library is in the Greek style, ancient Greek style. And yeah, you can actually plot this in university lot, or you want to have a town that has this library lot. That's totally up to you. So the insides, I'm going to divide the library into 2 big sections, and I have like arch columns to divide the sections from the main foyer. And upstairs I have the open gallery like that, and I have other rooms for, instead of the library just books everywhere, I have other rooms that suit different needs, like a computer room, a kids section, and also an AV room or audio visual room for people to like watch movies or listen to music. And downstairs, other than the main library section, I also have a little cafe for Sims to hang out and chill. So it's not just books, so it won't be too boring for your Sims to hang out here. Also, I want to mention a little bit about this staircase. This winding staircase, I really wanted to use for a longest time in other builds. This winding staircase is a feature from Mansion and Garden Stuff Pack, and it is really cool. It's really grand. And finally, I have the space and the opportunity to use it. And yeah, so this looks pretty good. So let's catch up with what West Anime Sims is up to. I am quite happy we are reaching 341 subscribers so far at the time of recording. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet when you're watching this, please subscribe and share to your friends about the great stuff about The Sims 1, 2 and 3 or the retro simming games. Also, starting this month will be my 1 year anniversary of West Anime Sims. I can't believe it's been 1 year I try to make content for the Sims series. And it's a pretty interesting journey so far. I learned a lot of things. I try to adapt and test out a lot of ideas. Not all of them succeeded. That's okay. But I'm very happy that some people are still interested in The Sims 1, 2 and 3. So keep spreading the goodness of retro sim gaming. And some not so good news that some of my videos, the viewership is terrible. Like maybe it's not really popular within my audience or some other reason and I don't know why. So that's okay, but I'm going to wrap up one more video of the World Adventures gameplay and I'm going to stop it there even though I have a bunch of recording has been done. And also the retro review of The Sims 3 is coming to an end. We still got I think 2 more expansion packs left. So yeah, keep coming and watching these videos. I hope you like them. And we're moving on to new content after that. I'm going to slow down a bit on the gameplay videos because those videos are really not popular. And I'm trying to get new ideas and new content to review, especially sometimes reviews are pretty popular and also the building tips, they are pretty popular too. I hope you find them useful. And I even applied it to this build as well. It's pretty interesting, especially for the half wall tutorial. So for West Anime Sims by the numbers statistics, so I've mentioned already the total subscribers as of now is 341 and currently I have 34,000 views and 1,200 watch time. That is pretty good for a span for 1 year, even though it could be better, but I'm not going to complain so much. And also I have 670,000 impressions. Now as you can see here, my half wall tutorial tip is applied here with the half walls being sectioned off for those cubicle or study areas, as well as put out some dining tables and some chairs for like a group discussion or something or study. And lots and lots of bookcases that is naturally going to have in all libraries. As for the cafe, I initially have an extra lounge area, and after the restructuring, I have cut off a lot of the space, so that's pretty much reduced. But anyway, I don't think we need that much space for the cafe area. By the way, I'm also, other than brainstorming new ideas for this channel, what about you guys? What do you want to see in this channel as long as it's about Sims 1, 2 and 3. Leave me some comments under the comment section so I can consider and think about it. So beside the main reading area, the main library area, I have a section of, I think I just meant for a librarian to have the workspace there, to have a computer and an own bookshelf and stuff like that. And as for the kids section, I have some toys, some bookcases and some really fun things in the section area, and also a video game console. So this is about kids having fun in their own corners. So in front of the kids area will be the computer lab. I really like the vibe of the computer lab, even though it looks slightly old, but it has busy, has some modern things to decorate. Seems like it's a sign of the future, a little symbol of the future in this ancient Greek library. And over the other side, I plan to have an art gallery so that Sims can just admire at the artwork, and also a chess table just to pass off time. And as you can see here, I have made a lot of reconstructing of the camera, of the recording, because I really cannot take it. The roof is just not working out very well. So I narrowed the front part of the entrance, and also I extended a little bit at the back, so the back portion of the library to have a little bit more room. And in the kids section, I'm going to have split level foundation to make the room a little bit more dynamic. So the reading section will be a little bit higher up than the play area for kids. And in the upstairs hallway, I also added connecting arches to make the whole look a little bit more cohesive as with the downstairs. So it looks really cool if you have screenshots like that. I'll post up some screenshots after I finish editing off camera. And you shall see it in my Instagram page and my Tumblr page as well. So be sure you also follow my other social media channels to get more updates and some screenshots and some nice interesting stuff every now and then. As for landscaping in this lot, I'm not going to put a lot of things. That's not really much of a focus because it is about the library, the inside that counts. So some bushes at the entrance, and some trees at the side, and also I put some sculptures in front and put some terrain paint as pathways, and pretty much it. I like this AV room turnout, and especially it has some cinematic vibe to it with the modular sofas and also the curtain-like wallpaper. And I sectioned a little bit a small room as a storeroom, I would guess, for the record player and also a little bit of some electronics. Speaking of academics and all things knowledgeable, we recently had the high school years pack, and yeah, this is really timing for back to school era for North Americans and some European countries, but for Asian countries, Southeast Asian countries like us, this is just school succession normal. We start our school year on January most of the time. And I don't really play Sims 4 for months already, but I do keep up with the news and updates from other YouTube channels. And oh boy, I'm so glad I'm no longer play The Sims 4 anymore, because the glitches are even worse as more packs come in. Seriously guys, I'm not so sure why people still keep up hope after 8 years of The Sims 4. And by the way, recently Sims 4 has reached its 8th anniversary already. My gosh, how far we have come, and so far so for the Sims 4 era. It's just not as good as the other 3 Sims games. That's why I focus more on my older Sims games to have more fun instead of stressing out and being frustrated with the bugs and glitches and lags and the gameplay that is not really exciting. So yeah, this is Sims 1, 2 and 3 is my game so far. So will I ever like The Sims 4? I think it's a bit too late for that to make a lot of massive changes. I think we should just move on to a new era game, because all the other games from The Sims 1 to The Sims 3 only have 4 to 5 years of their lifespan, and we decided it is no longer being trendy or current anymore, so we need a new engine to upgrade the game. I don't know why Sims 4 needs to have 8 years to do things that other games already done it in a short amount of time, and still they have no signs of stopping. So yeah, this is my short Sims 4 rant, and you will see why in this channel I have less and less content for the Sims 4 and purely focus on retro Sims gaming. So if you pay any attention to the build and buy mode catalogs, there are a little bit more stuff in my catalog already. Yep, that's right, I'm going to review some interesting custom content in my future videos after the retro review is wrapping up. So stay tuned to find out what are they. You might recognize some of the items. Okay, we are reaching the end of the speed build, which is building a Greek library. What do you think about this? What do you think about this build? I think it's pretty awesome, has a twist of modern in the old architecture. But what do you think? Please leave me a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to West Anime Sims for more updates on retro Sims content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!